Alright, this is going to be a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered gameplay. Let me get this, or review, let me get this just straight off the bat. No multiplayer Spec Ops. Really disappointing, really disappointing. I know back in 2018 this was rumored heavily, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and apparently this game actually was made in 2018, so if it looks like basically like a slightly better Modern Warfare Remastered, it's because it is. Like graphically, it's not nearly as good as Modern Warfare 2019, which makes sense because this is using the old engine. So yeah, I wanted to mention that. It sucks, but we're just going to be reviewing the campaign today. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I beat the campaign about an hour ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, I kind of forget. And if basically the verdict on this whole thing is if you played Modern Warfare 2 back in the day and you liked the campaign, I would definitely pick this up. It's $20 in the US. I think it's like 25 pounds or some shit um, over the pond. But yeah, if you liked it, then I would definitely buy it. If you didn't, and if you don't really know if you want it, I would probably steer clear. I mean, the campaign's about 4 to 5 hours long. Playing on regular, you'll probably get a bit more out of it, hardened veteran, and a bit less on recruit. Maybe even like 3 to 4 hours on regular, to be honest. It was one of the shorter Call of Duty campaigns for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of new here compared to the 2009 version. I mean, you have like these weird cheat code things from unlocking a certain amount of intel items. There's like um, visual fun and challenge items. I think it said that you can use to like replay missions. Kind of reminds me of the cheat codes from Doom Eternal and how you get them like across the map with collectibles and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's new animations and stuff. There's some new weapon sounds, and there's some new animations like little things like picking up ammo from crates and various other things. And they changed some cutscenes and stuff like that. Like for instance, when Ghost dies, um, when and you Roach, when Shepard comes to pick up the DSM or whatever the hell it's called from you, you actually grab onto his arm and then he like throws your arm back or some shit. There's like some new animations, even like little things that kind of modernize and touch up the game and make it seem more modern than how it was back in 2009, which is really welcomed for sure. There is something that kind of bothered me though. Nikolai has a new voice actor, I think, in this game. He just doesn't sound the same. At least in like when he says "Da, I know a place," like at the end, he doesn't sound the same. I don't understand. I think he might have a new voice actor. I don't really know if that's the case or not. I could be wrong, but yeah. Updated faces and obviously like better graphics and stuff like that. But other than that, oh, and the ending was weird because if you played Modern Warfare 2, you know that at the drop of the music, the credits roll. That's usually how it is, right? But it's weird because I think that the music actually dropped a few seconds before the credits rolled. It just kind of threw me off a little bit. Other than that, really no problems with the game. The game's amazing, story's amazing. I really, really love this game. But for $20, I don't really know if it's worth it. I'm gonna be honest, it's like a third of a full price game. I don't really know if it's worth just for like a few hour experience. I think more of like $10, $15, something aligned with like a normal map pack for Call of Duty would be a little more reasonable, but I don't really know. Like I said, here's the final verdict on this whole thing. I don't really feel like there's a need to drag this out for long. If you've played Modern Warfare 2 and you really like the campaign and you're excited for remaster or whatever, go for it. Buy it. It's definitely worth it. If you haven't played it and you don't really know if you like it or not, I would honestly steer clear of this for a while. Especially considering that the U.S. might go back into a depression again, which would definitely suck. Especially for me as a 19-year-old who is trying to get his feet up, and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see how that whole thing turns out. But yeah, I would definitely steer clear for sure. But yeah, overall, I mean, the game's great. I don't really feel like assigning a score to it because it's Modern Warfare 2. Everybody knows Modern Warfare 2. I didn't have any technical problems with it. No crashes, nothing on the PS4. And yeah, it's going to cover it. Like I said, I'm not even going to say it. I just said it like fucking 5 times. Anyway, yeah. Peace.